What is going on, guys? So today we're going to talk a little bit about stuck shed. In Perth it's been quite hot, like to the point where it was 12 o'clock at night the other night and it was still 30 degrees. The heat's been quite a big problem for a few things. As you guys might know, we had some Woma eggs. Now, 8 of them are not doing good. So I've completely ridden off 6 of them. 2 of them are going bad and 2 of them are okay. The other day, the last 2 days specifically, have been incredibly hard because we don't have aircon here and the house temperature was about 34 degrees inside. So trying to keep an incubator at 30 to 31 degrees, or 31 to 31 and a bit degrees was incredibly hard. I've been working night shifts, so I haven't been home for it. So yeah, I'm a little bit skeptical about how that may have affected them. So, but I guess that's something that we've got to address. We've got to address next year. That's a problem that I have to figure out, and I guess that's it sucks, but it's part of learning. And I'll kick myself about it, and I keep getting asked like, why didn't I just leave it with mum? Yeah, well, it's to learn. So anyway, let's continue on. So we're skipping whatever I was talking about before, and we're just cutting straight to this. I did put, if I get railed, don't be scared. This guy likes to bite, and I can't get this out. Let me, I'm gonna put you down for a second. Sorry guys. So I put this in there, it's dry now, and like it literally dries in a matter of minutes, just because it's being so hot here. But I put this in, it's a bit of sphagnum moss, and I put that in there, wet it, it just makes it a little bit moist. Right now, he's halfway through blowing out a shed, so yeah. He's been growing good, but he's not eating very well now. So we're gonna soak him, we'll put that there. We'll go sort out your tub first, and then we'll go soak him and figure out what we're doing. Nah, you'll be alright like that. I'm gonna regret saying that. What happened to that tub? There's a tub out front. Alright, let's go grab it. Now, there's a lot of controversy around water, using water, the temperatures of water. There's a lot of people have varied opinions about it. Look, using tap water is not ideal. Depending on where you are in the world, it may be even what city you are in Perth, city, suburb, sorry, because we have a lot of added stuff to the water, and I don't want to get into the topic. There's chlorine in the water, there's fluoride in the water, there's all kinds of chemicals added to water to stop them from going bad. But that's a completely different topic, and honestly I can't really touch on it because I don't know too much about it and I don't want to know too much about it. Ignorance is bliss, right? Anyway, so I have the luxury of having fish tanks and a turtle pond. I'm going to use the turtle pond water because it's treated. I topped it up yesterday a little bit, and it'll be more than fine to use this water. It'll be better to use this water than just straight out the tap to soak them. I'll probably drop a couple of litres into this tub and then put more water in here. Actually, it wasn't yesterday that I topped it up the other day. So I'm just going to straight put the output from the pump into this tub and then let it fill up. I'll put about an inch or 2 in there, just so it's a little bit easier to get the tub out. Maybe not even an inch or 2. It doesn't need to be too deep because it's a huge tub, and it's not a very big snake, so maybe we'll just put like an inch in it. That'll work out. So we're gonna get this guy out. Try not to get railed. So he does have quite a bit of retained shed. Hopefully this soak will help him out a bit, and if he needs further help beyond that, we'll give him some help later on, and I might do a little video on that. So let's grab this guy out and get him soaking. Wish I had the camera edge that way a little bit better, because trying to get him in that tub, this guy does not like being handled at all. Like, he absolutely hates being handled. We'll use this time to clean up his enclosure, completely gut it, and actually we might not even completely gut it. Let's just spot clean it. It shouldn't need to be completely gutted. We'll just get out as most of the shed that has blown out. We'll have to sort that out. In this case, this is my bad. He should have a bigger water bowl, so I will upgrade the water bowl size to something a little bit bigger, a little bit deeper, which will allow him to soak himself, bring up the humidity in the enclosure, and see if that fixes the problem. As long as we sort out this water problem, well, the humidity problem I should say, and we'll top up his substrate a little bit in there. It is cooking in here, like absolutely cooking. So I'm just gonna chuck in this. It's like, I think they're 5 litre container. Oh, right there it says 5 litre. I'll probably put about 4 litres in it, and that way the snake can come in and soak itself if it wants to, if it feels like it needs to, and that should solve that problem. There is actually a massive grey area on bathing snakes. Some people love doing it, some people say that it's completely unnecessary. In a case like this, it is completely necessary to treat your snake for a retained shed. So soaking is good for an animal if it has a retained shed. If it's necessary to do it, do it. Definitely do it. If you have to do it, don't not do it, because it can cause problems. It can cause more problems leaving this sort of stuff. I really need to write down a list of stuff that I'm gonna say when I make these videos, but like, I wasn't even gonna make a video today. I'm still pretty down and a little bit overwhelmed with everything. But good news is my partner and son went to the hospital today to get a little bit of good news, that there is no more melanoma traces in his body. So that's pretty good, and we hope it just stays like that forever. So yeah. And at the moment I'm on night shift, that's why I didn't go to the hospital, so I am a little bit scattery brained. But yeah, oh, hang on a minute, let's go fill up that water. Let's go find a water bottle, and oh, I found a water bottle. We will go fill up that water. Now, a lot of people use RO water. Again, it's like the soaking water where people don't like using tap water. People don't, there's a lot of reasons about, so I'm just using the filtered water from our tap. Honestly, we drink it. Snakes can drink it, right? I feel like that's probably a good enough reason. Look, if you can afford to do certain things and treat water and spend the time to do it, then sure. If you want to do it. Doesn't bother me or anyone else. But it's kind of like vegans. Don't bash other people for using just normal filtered water. And people use normal tap water. Some people treat the water, some people don't treat the water. So this is fresh water that is constantly changed. It's probably way better than some of the stuff that they would drink in the wild. But I mean, if you've got the time and the money to afford to do good facilities for your animals in the form of chemical free water and I guess you can let it like the chlorine evaporate out of it. All kinds of ways of treating stuff like that, but that's really up to you. I'm not going to tell you you're a bad person for giving them fresh tap water. Like I said, it's probably way better than something that they might find in the wild. And if you're one of those people that are like, I wouldn't feed my animals or give my animals anything that I wouldn't drink. I drink this stuff all the time. It's from my bloody filtered tap. I completely missed my mouth then. Yeah, my bad. It's hot and I'm tired. He's such a beautiful snake. Let me get you in there. Ugh. Ugh. So you can see there is quite a bit of stuck shed in certain areas, but this guy is an absolute ripper. Like, he's so pretty. Let's grab him out, chuck him in his cleanish enclosure, and yeah, we'll see how he goes. I'm not pulling any of this shed off at all. I am simply just letting them run through my fingers, and whatever's catching and is coming off is just like sliding straight off. This is the most this guy's ever let me handle him, which is pretty cool. But I may need to remove the shed from his head. He'll be alright. We'll see what happens in the next couple of days. Get some food into him, see if he starts to eat. Yeah, see, some of that shed at the top of his head here is quite stuck still. So I won't pull that. We'll just let it come off. And maybe soak him tomorrow as well. So this guy actually never lets me hold him, so this is pretty good. And it's got me a little bit concerned about his weight. He is quite skinny. He's showing quite a bit of backbone, and yeah, look at him puffing up. Ready? Wait. Look at him puffing up his throat. So he has a very retained eye cap on the left hand side, which is not very good. But hopefully in the next maybe couple of hours he'll be able to work that off after having a bit of a soak. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Sorry it was a bit over the place. I got to relearn to do videos again. I've had a bit of a break and I think it's time to start making videos again. I hope this helps somebody out there that is having any problems with retained shed, and I guess ways to fix it, and possibly what could be the problem with it, and maybe possibly a solution. And if anyone wants me to make a proper video about this, not one where I just pick up the camera and start dribbling crap to the camera, I might remake this video again and put it in a little bit more detail, because I have a feeling I just dribbled a lot of crap through this video. That was incredibly unnecessary. So if you did stick out and watch this whole video, thank you for watching. I will try and edit out as much as I can, and I hope you guys take it easy, stay awesome, and remember, you can't fail if you try. See you later.